What's up, everybody? This is your girl Mona Lisa, and welcome back to the show, you guys. I am also known as X Sims Life here, and I love playing with the Sims, and I want you to play with me. So hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe. In the last episode, Cara and Amelia were able to beat Tboy at his own game. Tboy sent a mysterious message to Amelia and told her to meet him at this club, but Amelia did not show. Instead, Cara and Amelia and Cara's father did a decoy, and they were able to mix and mingle within the crowd and stay hidden as they watched Tboy and see who he was with. And they found out he was with the mob boss's ex-wife, and the mob boss found out about Tboy and his wife, and he demoted Tboy and he divorced his wife, and he was like, you're lucky I didn't kill you both. And he tormented Tboy for years with Tboy getting his revenge, but he was finally able, the mob boss, finally did do the go-ahead, and Tboy kidnapped Greyson, and he had Greyson for a little bit over 6 months, and the girls were trying to find Greyson, look for him, because they realized it's been a long time since they heard from him. Greyson went off on a business trip, and when he came back, he was intercepted by Tboy, beaten up, and held in a prison in Tboy's home. And so the girls followed Tboy from the club because Tboy was like realizing, okay, she's not showing up. Now I'm going to go back and beat on Greyson. So the girls followed him home, and he went inside and he fell asleep. And so the girls were trying to snoop through the place, outside the place, trying to see if they could see anything, but they couldn't because the windows were too high up. So Cara picked the lock and she entered into his home, and they found out he was sleeping. So Cara looked around the place with Amelia, and they found, the makeshift prison, and Cara could hear, Greyson crying behind the door and shouting, and so she was like, Amelia, Grayson's here. And so Tboy woke up because he heard a noise. He came downstairs, and the girls, intercepted him, and they were talking to him. They're saying, well, we're here now, so what are you going to do? And Tboy's like, I'm going to kill both of you, and da-da-da-da. And so Cara was like, quick, Amelia, throw me the axe. And Amelia threw her the axe, and Cara just whacked him like, she watched her husband do to Tina Peeping. And come to find out, Ken was a guy that was in a gang that impregnated Amelia when Amelia strayed from her husband Marlon, because she was upset with Marlon, and she was, the jealousies and all that stuff, and she just let her, emotions control her. He was a part of that gang, and she realized she killed a gang member, a part of the mafia's gang member. And I don't know if Ken was well known with the cartel boss, but he was well known with Tboy. And also, Kobe got a text message from his grandfather, which is Amelia's father, and he was trying to get, Kobe to come over, and maybe he wanted to talk some peace and the truce from both sides, or maybe he was trying to lure Kobe in as part of like a plan B if something went down with Tboy. But Kobe let his mother know what was going on, and I'm just so happy how they were able to handle the situation. And Margo knew all about it. Margo was there with them at the club, scouting it out with them, and she had to go because there was a call, an emergency, and she had to go. So the girls, decided to say, what, we're not going to wait for Margo, let's just do what we got to do. So now we're back, and Cara is home, and she has Greyson dancing with Max, and he's just super excited that he's back. He does want to talk with Max, work out, get his strength up, because Greyson realized, we're dealing with some rough and tough people that are out to freaking get us. But I don't think the cartel boss is really caring too much anymore about them, because that was Tboy's fight, not the cartel boss's fight. Greyson is just so happy to be out. He's even happy to the point where he's just going to say hello to Max, and he's going to give him a hug. They never spent too much time together because Greyson was Cara's ex-fiance, but Max and Greyson are just super excited to see each other, so they're going to talk, and Grayson's just going to tell him all that freaking happened, and he's going to, ask about his children. How are the kids? I miss out on so much. I feel like I've been gone for years, but it's been almost a year.
What's up, Jim? Bum Grab me, boss. Just storm the flame.
But they talked about it, and Grayson is wanting to say hello to everybody, so he's going to get something to eat, most definitely. He's starving. And hopefully all of this food is still good. I knew she was cooking this for a reason, and Grayson is so thankful. And then after he eats, he's going to clean the house up for them and just thanking them. He's gonna be like, wow, Benjamin, you're a freaking teen. Like, how long have I been away? Like, the last time Grayson was around was like 3 or 4 years ago, but they've always kept in touch over the phone. And so that was why it was so like weird for Cara and Amelia to not have heard anything from him, because he usually, pops up here and there or calls them here and there. So Grayson, got them eating, and he's talking to, I think, Benjamin. Yes, he's talking to Benjamin, and he's like letting him know, like, listen, I'm so freaking happy to be home. You don't understand what happened to me. I wish no one has to go through. Grayson is so happy to be home, and I'm so happy he's back, you guys. Maybe Grayson and Amelia could finally have that fairy tale ending. I don't know, you guys. Maybe not. Grayson is a kind-hearted, good man, and man, Amelia needs her happiness. So I'm gonna have Cara went to work for the freaking first time in her life. So Max is going to play Cupid, and he is going to invite to hang out at the current lot so Grayson can talk to Amelia some more, because he's definitely hurting right now. Grayson is going through all of his emotions, and he wants to eat again because he's hungry. Like, he's starving. And, Grayson's like, listen, I'll talk to you, Benjamin, in a second, but I need to get something to eat. And Amelia says she is going to be right over, so, Grayson is going to get a surprise. And because he only saw Amelia quickly at that place, both of them had to flee after they murdered after they murdered Tboys. So Grayson is happy to be home. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy he is home, you guys. And Arlene is leaving, but he's going to talk to Benjamin some more while we're waiting. Oh, Amelia is here, so Max is going to say hello to Amelia. He is going to be like, come on in, girl. Let's see. Ask about siblings. See if she's, feeling sad about what happened to her brother. And, I'm super excited that all of the kids are grown up to a certain extent, because, like, it's less work, especially with babies, because the babies need constant attention, and sometimes the family is busy doing all that they have to do. And I do feel bad for Judah, because he did get time and attention with his parents, but he did have 9 times out of 10 a nanny taking care of him. And Max, why are you trying to be romantic with her? No, all I want you to do is friendly. I want you to ask about her children, see how her kids are doing. And then Grayson hears Amelia. We are going to enjoy the water today. Do you want to come with us? Maybe later, Cassandra. I really just want to see Amelia. I want to see the girl of my dreams. It's always been Amelia. But, their romance kind of declined drastically. He's going to ask about her day. He's going to compliment her appearance. He is going to get back into Amelia's good graces now that she is completely free from anything toxic. And Amelia, is taking her time to mourn. And I think Grayson and Amelia will draw closer to each other through their trauma, through the pains that they went through, and can be there for one another like true friends are supposed to be. And I don't know, I hope one day they can work out. If not, Amelia will find that Prince Charming, and she just needs to focus on herself and get herself to where she needs to be, which is focusing on her kids, getting her money up, and maintaining her home. And whenever love so chooses to find her, she will be open to it. But for the meantime, Grayson has to do a lot of work. He is going to, let's see, I miss you, Amelia. And Helen's like, Grayson, my favorite brother, I'm board, come over here. So Helen is just saying, oh my goodness, Grayson, I'm super excited that you're back, that you're alive. And Grayson is going to talk to his sister in a moment, but he first wants to make sure Amelia is doing all right. And he is going to send his sister a text message, send his patient a text message saying that he is back, that he apologizes for the delay. And then he is going to text Cassandra, because at the end of the day, Grayson will have to go back to his life at the hospital and, you know, what he has to do. And if things work out with Amelia, great. If they don't, well, then that's fine too, because Grayson knows, you know, life is too short. And so, oh goodness gracious, but little Miss Fine Thing, he can't help but just say, I love you. Let's see. Rekindle the romance. Ooh, let's see what that does. Grayson's like, listen, I need to get out of these clothes. I need to take a shower. I need to go to sleep. But I need to first see if I have something with Amelia. But if I don't, then I'm okay to just get my rest and move forward. And so Grayson is going to come to Amelia, and he's just going to see if they can rekindle their love. Amelia is like, I don't know, Grayson. Like, yeah, maybe. I miss you so much. I miss my friend. I thought I was going to lose you. I never want to lose you, Grayson. And he's like, I never want to lose you either. Never. And so he's going to kiss her hands. And he is going to offer her a rose and just thank her for just being the hero she was. And he's also going to, he's never going to lay a hand on her. She is his precious jewel. Oh, she's like, oh, Grayson. And I cannot believe they're almost there, you guys. They are almost there. He is going to embrace her. They're back. They're back and better than ever. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. And he's going to compliment her appearance. Oh my goodness. And Grayson's like, I don't care how many kids you have, they're all mine. I've known them from the jump. And Grayson's so happy. Oh, he can't stop crying. Oh my goodness. And Grayson's like, wow, this home is immaculate. Like, it's grown and changed so much. And he's going to talk to Elijah because he hasn't seen Elijah in so long. He's going to friendly. He is going to, you know, ask about his hobbies and skills. He's not going to ask him about his love life because that's none of his business. But he is going to ask Elijah how school is doing and discuss some interests. Max is sleeping. He is done. He is over it. And Tiana, little Miss Tiana, is playing with her dolls right now. And she's having a good time playing make-believe. And Judah, where did Judah go? Judah is sleeping in the tent, and I feel like every one of her kids has slept in this tent when they were a toddler. And Judah does want to play in ball pit, and he is tired, so he will go to bed shortly. And Benjamin, he is hungry, so he's grabbing himself something to eat. While Elijah, while he's talking to Grayson, he's going to be texting his girlfriend Kenzie. And I want to see if she wants to come over for a movie. And he is going to invite Kobe over. And I wonder if Elijah met any of those teens. No, he didn't. So we're going to invite Kobe over. We're going to invite Brianna over because we need to give her a makeover. And maybe, what, is Kelly an adult? Yeah, she's an adult, so never mind. Let's see. Elsa, she's a teen. We could make it into a party, a shindig. But he's inviting all of his closest friends. It is 5 p.m., so they should come over. And, ooh, there's Miss Clara. Solve her cycle issues, and we are going to invite her in. We're going to be respectful. And Grayson is like, listen, you guys, I want to go take a shower, so Grayson's room is down here for right now, for the moment. Clara wants to keep him close because she doesn't want anything else to happen to him, just in case the cartel does decide to retaliate. Elijah answered the door, but I don't know where she is. Oh, here's Brianna. So he's going to say, hello, Brianna, come on in. But we need to change your outfit, girl, because you're looking kind of dusty. So we're going to brag about partying. We're going to tell her an unbelievable story. She's a very good girl. She's a really good friend to us, and she's a girl. She's like one of the boys to us. But I think Brianna, you know, has a thing for Kobe, but Kobe's not looking at her right now until we change her appearance. But I don't know. Did Kobe come or no? Is he coming? Nothing beats the feeling of, yes, you like video games. I don't know who likes video games, but somebody does. Grayson, did you take a shower yet? Alright, so Grayson is going to go to sleep, and then he's going to take a shower later. And Max is going to invite everybody into his home. I think it's only Brianna right now. Unless everybody else is outside, then I'm going to be like, what the freak? But Benjamin is taking care of Judah while everybody is just doing their own thing. Tiana is getting herself something to eat. And Mom is back home from work, and she definitely needs to change her outfit because no, mother. What is that? Cara is trying to better herself at work, but at the same time, she feels like it's pretty much hopeless. But you guys know how it is. So we're going to do this. We're going to give her her new outfit. And she's looking cute. And Grayson is going to bed. Elijah is talking to Brianna. And now we're going to go into Create a Sim to change her. And Brianna is Margo's daughter. Oh my goodness. We have to age up freaking Harold because Harold and Brianna are twins. So if she's a teen, he has to be a teen. What the freak? Okay, well anyway. We're going to change up Brianna. I did not realize she was freaking Margo's daughter. So we are going to give her something. We are going to give her something that is so her. Not that. Most definitely not that. Let's see. She's a police officer's daughter. So she has to dress. Oh, I like that blue on her. But she could rock a mean pink. And we can give her different hair. Because most definitely she needs to change that out. Let's see. Ooh, Brianna. So we switched up Brianna's look, and now she's looking professional, cute, and chic, and she's going to get off of Max's computer and find out where everyone else is. So Tiana is outside, so she's going to say hi to her. respectful introduction. Make sure she gets to know the family. She's going to say hi to Greyson, friendly introduction to him. And we're also going to look into her relationships. And her and Kobe are alright. So she does know a lot of people, and she knows Cody Parker. Oh, her and Cody are higher in their relationship, and I could see that. Oh, wait, is Cody a young adult? Oh, no, he's a teen. So she's gonna send Cody a text message because, as you all know, Brianna is single. She's just friends with Elijah and Kobe. And Elijah's already taken with Kenzie, and she is going to text Kenzie so she can have a better friendship with her. And Margo is at home gardening, and we're also going to see what her personality is like. I think she's evil. Music lover, evil, greedy, and an artist. And we're going to look at her genealogy. And, okay, so Brianna and Harold are from Hansi, but Hansi has another child named Larissa. Was the daughter of Ariri Kamuri, but she remarried, and they had their 3 children. So Brianna and Harold have a half-sister through their mother's, through their father, because their father had a previous wife before marrying Margo, and they had a kid. Okay. Oh, wow. So she has a good backstory, and Harold should be aged up too. So we're going to bring Harold here, and she is going to bake a cake for her brother. Brianna's over here like, oh my goodness, all these people, all this dirt. And Brianna's like, I am so over this. I don't know why she's freaking mortified. Like, her mother's like trying to come out here and like snap her out of it. But I don't understand why it's behaving in that manner. And she's trying to tell her daughter, like, snap out of it. It's going to be alright. It's going to be fine. And your brother's going to have a wonderful freaking birthday. And we are going to ask them also kindly if we can just cook a cake. And so Margo is going to cook a cake. And Cara's like, this woman has the audacity to cook a cake when she was trying to, take my father away from my mother. But Margo has been a great help to Cara and her family. So she's gonna let bygones be bygones. So we're gonna cook a hamburger cake. So we're just going to clean up. Unless she's able to make a cake, I'm not sure. Like, freaking A, like, what is going on? So Brianna, I think, is making a cake right now. And she's going to try to age up her brother here at Cara's house while they invited them over. So the least they can do is let us freaking cook. Stop looking at me. And her mother is instructing her how to cook. Brianna's like, Mom, I know. You taught me this plenty of times ever since I was young. I know how to do this. And so we're going to let that cook. And then she's going to add the birthday candles to this. And hopefully nobody takes a slice. So she's lighting the birthday candles, and now we are going to, more choices, age up Sim. We are going to age up her brother. Where is her brother? Alright, Harold, get over here. Blow out your candles. Wake up and blow out your candles. Everybody's here waiting for you, Harold. And Max and Cara are such gracious guests. And so Harold is here, ready to blow out his candle, and Margo needs to come here. And, okay, yes, and his sister needs to come here. And he's aging up. Okay, so we're going to randomize this. So he is going to be a clubber. And he is going to have a successful lineage. Oh, look at Harold. Welcome to the club, brother. It's about dang time. And so she is going to share her insecurities with her brother because he is her twin, even though it took them forever to age him up. But we are going to ask about his day. have a deep conversation with him. Margo is going to see if she can talk to Cara and Amelia more about what happened, just to get their statement. And she's going to talk to Greyson here about what happened when he got off of the flight and he was trying to go back to the hospital, to his job. And so she is going to ask him about other Sims. She is going to friendly other Sims. Ask about another Sim. She is going to talk to him about what happened, and he has to account to her everything. And so that is what Greyson is doing. She's getting to know the situation, and she is going to have a deep conversation with him. And Greyson is doing his due diligence to let Margo know everything that happened, everything that he could remember. And, they had to get Greyson checked out, and so he just needs to get all of his carbs back and get back into a healthy diet. And he needs to go see a therapist for his PTSD, but he needs to stay active, and he needs to make sure that he is staying away from any suspicious people, and to make sure that he gets himself a bodyguard, because the cartel probably won't let up, and they might, but Margo's just letting them know just to keep their eyes open and be really diligent. And that's all that Margo had to really talk to Greyson about, and so she's glad he's doing great. And Max is here just making sure everything's going down smoothly with the interrogation, and Margo's like, everything's fine, Max. He's free to go, and you guys are all right. So we are back in Cara's household, and Brianna is over here making something in the microwave because she is still hungry. And Margo is here, but I think she is leaving soon, but she wants to make sure that her kids are going to behave themselves before she goes. And Cara is just looking around saying, like, this house is always busy. People are coming in and out of this home all the time, but that's why Cara loves this home, because it was spacious enough for her to host all of these people. And she likes when she has guests because that gives her more things to do and fun for everybody to talk and communicate. And she's so happy Greyson is home. So she is going to friendly, let's just see, ask about his day, how did he sleep, and he's like, thank you, Cara, for letting me crash here and, just taking good care of me while I rest up and get back to good health. Cara is going to take a piece of cake because she's hungry, and Greyson wants to go back to the hospital and take care of his patients, and nobody can blame him. He's back to good health, and Benjamin, is like, wow, like, this is crazy. I never realized our family was dealing with all of this stuff. I was a child with a little bit of this stuff, being heard here and there, but nothing this blatant and not at an age where he can comprehend now. And Benjamin is, like, truly flabbergasted how crazy his family's life has truly been. And Benjamin's going to talk to his brother. They're going to gossip, and they're going to talk about what has been going on in their family. And Elijah's going to tell Benjamin, like, hey, listen, my mind is solely focused on getting myself into college and just getting away from all of this craziness. And Benjamin's like, you're right, brother. Like, you have your head on your shoulders, and I want to be just like you because I do not want to be stuck in anything like our parents are stuck in. And Elijah's like, yes, so just keep your head in the books and you'll be fine. And Benjamin's like, I'm way ahead of you, bro. I've been wanting to, pursue my dreams. And Benjamin is going to tell Elijah how he wants to travel to Batu, this galaxy. And Elijah's like, you know what? If that's what you want to do, put your mind and all your hard work into it, and you can do it. You can achieve anything. So Benjamin is going to take his brother's advice and do his homework. Cara is cleaning around the house after everyone has been here and still are here. Brianna, do you not have a home? Cara is going to solve her problem, and she is going to friendly ask about her day since she is here. Judah, stop running around in your diaper. You're going to give Judah some loving while Greyson is just relaxing in the hot tub going to sleep. I am going to transfer him out back to the hospital with his sister, and let's see if Greyson and Amelia can go further in the relationship without our help. Um, and Kara, she's very uncomfortable. She has to use the restroom. Tiana, she's on the computer right now. And Max, oh goodness, Max, you still need to research your stocks. And Max is working out because he's like, listen, my wife was in the line of fire and I wasn't there to protect her if anything went wrong. And Max is just beside himself. And he had to discuss it with Kara and say, listen, you can't just run off like that and not tell me what's going on. You can't just say, I'll be back, babe, watch the kids. Like, that's not explaining anything to me. And Max was devastated that she had to be in that situation, but he was so proud of her and how strong and resilient his wife was, and he wants to make sure that he can be twice, he can be just as resilient and then some, so he can protect her so that she doesn't have to be in the line of fire like that anymore. And he's, had to talk to Kara about better communication and making sure that they were on the same page. And Kara had to apologize because she realizes that Max loves her, and she has to take him into consideration and his feelings and how he would feel if anything would happen to her. So Kara is going to talk to Max, and she needs to use the restroom first and foremost. Like, oh my goodness, what is going on? But she needs to talk to Max about everything, and I pray he doesn't electrocute himself because they need a father. And he needs to take a shower, and he kind of is tired. So I pray, like, this is not taking forever because he doesn't know how to do it. Like, what's going on? Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay, so he expects it, and he's going to throw this away. And Max is, like, the type now to fix things instead of just replacing them. But Kara likes to replace things because she doesn't know how to fix things, and she doesn't want to, waste the time on that when she can just get it replaced, or she can just get a brand new stereo. But Max is the other way around. He likes to conserve his money, and any way he can do that, he will. And so he's taking out the trash, and Kara is over here with her kids and Greyson, and they're about to eat some good food because she grilled on the grill. So she's going to grab a serving. And Kara is hugging Greyson goodbye because he's ready to go. And I'll see you all when we switch Greyson over to the hospital. So Greyson is back at the hospital with his sister, with their patient, and his other co-worker, Cassandra. And Greyson is a single man, and I don't know what the future holds for him and Amelia, but maybe in season 3 we will finally get Amelia's happy ending, and we will be looking into Elijah's college life, and Benjamin finishing out his high school, and Tiana growing up, and Judah growing up right after his siblings. And Judah is the baby of the family now, and I cannot wait just to see how all of their life transpires out to be. So we are going to hop into Amelia's household because Kobe wanted to ask Savannah out, and I want to give him that opportunity in this episode. So we are here with Kobe, and he is going to ask Savannah for a date. It is 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and I pray she says yes, you guys. So let's see if Savannah will say yes to Kobe. And oh my goodness, please say yes, because Kobe, he's glad that him and Elijah are back to being great friends and best friends. And I don't know, she say no? Maybe another time. Maybe he needs to invite her over so they can get to know each other. So he's going to ask if she wants to come over, and I pray she says yes. Will she say yes? Okay, so she says yes, she'll come over. Maybe Savannah is a really shy girl and she just wants to get to know him first in a setting where she could feel most comfortable, which is at his mother's home. And so Kobe is going to invite her in, friendly, ask about her day. And he is also going to friendly ask for advice. And hopefully Savannah will give him the advice and the help that he needs. And so Kobe is expressing to Savannah everything that he's gone through and just needing friends, and Savannah's just here for him, and I'm thankful for that. So he's going to keep on asking her advice, and he is also going to ask to cloud gaze with her because that will build up their friendship faster. And here's little Kenny. And Kobe and Savannah are going to cloud gaze. Oh my goodness. And I think the sun is coming out because it is a rainy, dreary day. And this totally fits his mood. And that was so cute. And I wonder if their relationship has gotten better. And it has. So we're going to tell a dramatic story about what happened to Greyson, our friend, our dear family friend. And we are also going to cherish living in the moment. And I'm so happy she's giving him the time of day and she's getting to know him. And Savannah is the better option, honestly, because I don't think she has anything bad about her going on. And he doesn't understand why she's at that boarding school. But I think she's going to let him know it's because her parents didn't like her truancy at school. So they just put her in boarding school. And so Kobe's like, oh, okay. And he's like, where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? And she's like, honestly, I want to be a therapist and or an elementary teacher. And he's like, oh wow. She's like, yes, I love kids. And he's like, oh really? And she's like, I eventually want to go to college to study psychology and hopefully I can. And he's going to keep on talking with Savannah. And she's so pretty. He's also going to brag about partying, and hopefully she's into partying as well. And he does want to get to know her more. So, let's see. She is a perfectionist. So let's see what we know about Savannah. Savannah is a perfectionist. She is a Sag personality. They seek wisdom and focus on finding the truth in every situation. Okay. So she's a perfectionist. So he knows that about her. And let's see. Will she tell him anything else, and where'd she go? Unless she would. Oh no, she's upstairs. So he's going to ask if she's single, because he noticed that there's an attraction between them, but he doesn't want to overstep his boundaries if she is taken. And so he's going to ask her that, and he is going to flirt with her and see where that takes him. So he's asking her if she's single, and she's like, she is single, and so he's flirting with her. And she's receptive. And so him and Savannah are hitting it off, and I'm super excited. They're going to exchange each other's numbers. And hopefully he can now, reveal his crush for her. But first and foremost, I want him to compliment her. And she's just like, oh my goodness, he gave me his number. And he's complimenting her and giving her her flowers. And he does want to ask her on a date, you guys, but that will have to be in the next episode. Amelia's downstairs playing some video games, relaxing, and she is liking video games. But right now she wants to take care of her baby, Vera. And Kobe's over here with Vera taking care of her. I like how Amelia and her family are moving past all that happened a year ago, and hopefully Amelia can truly get into her independence and being that mother and that friend and that career woman, and hopefully one day that wife. But you guys, this is X Sims Life here saying happy simming, and I will see you all next time.